Hello again. As a continuation from the previous video, we'll be doing more practice problems together for the derivatives using the product rule. So again, in this particular example, we are asked to solve these two expressions, the derivative of these two expressions using the product rule, and then by multiplying the expression, and then compare our answers to see if we get the same response, the same answer. Okay, let's go for number one. You have y equals to 3 square root of x plus 2 times x squared. So using the product rule, I can go ahead and choose this one to be my g of x, and then this will be my h of x. Again, so the product rule, so y prime equals the derivative of the first one. Now, just before I take this derivative, I think it's very important that I remind everyone that square root of x is the same thing as x to the power of 1/2. So I will go ahead and, before I take the derivative, I will rewrite the square root of x in terms of power as x to the power of 1/2 of 1 of, I can't talk, x to the power of 1 over 2. Right? So y equals to 3x half plus 2 x squared. Right? So again, same thing, this is still my g of x, and this will be my h of x. Okay, let's go ahead. So y prime equals the derivative of the first one, so that will be 3 times the power is 1/2 times x to the 1/2 minus 1 plus the derivative of 2. Derivative of 2 is, since 2 is a constant, is 0. All of that multiplied by h of x, x squared, plus the derivative of h, that's 2x, multiplied by g of x, so that's 3x 1/2 plus 2. Okay, so y prime equals, so that's 3/2. 1/2 minus 1 is x to the minus 1/2. All of that multiplied by x squared plus, I distribute this, so that's 6x. So this is the power 1. 1 plus 1/2 is 3/2 plus 4x. Okay, so y prime equals, now minus 1/2, x to the minus 1/2 times x to the x squared. Since they have the same base, I will add their powers. 2 minus 1/2 equals to 3/2. So I get 3/2 x to the 3/2. Okay, plus 6x to 3/2 plus 4x. Now, since these have the same powers, I can add these expressions. So y prime equals 3/2 plus 6. I know no one likes fractions, but we have to deal with them today. So 3/2 plus 6, this will be here 12 plus 6, that's 15/2 x to the 3/2 plus 4x. And this will be our y prime. Okay, of course this is 3/2 here. All right, so this is our y prime. We'll go ahead and distribute the expression, and we'll compare our answer to make sure we didn't make any mistakes. Right? All right, second method. So y, again, I will go ahead and rewrite I don't want to deal with the square root of x. I will go ahead and rewrite the square root as x to 1/2. So I will get 3x to the 1/2, okay, plus 1/2 plus 2 times x squared. So all we will have to do on the first step is distribute first, right? We will multiply all the expressions. So we have 3x, so 1/2 plus 2 is 5/2, right? So because 2.5 plus 2x squared. So all I did was just distribute. Now we are ready to take our y prime. So y prime will be what? So 3 times 5/2 x. So 5/2 minus 1, right? The same, our power rule still applies. Plus the derivative of this one will be 4, 2 times 2, x. 2 minus 1 is 1. So y prime equals to what? This is not an x, this is a multiplication. This is so we are clear. All right. So this will be 15/2 times 5/2 minus 1 is x. 5 minus 2 divided by 2, so that's 3/2 plus 4x. And yep, and that matches here, right? So great. So our y prime is done. If doesn't make sense, please go back and rewind the video, watch it as many times as you like, make sure you understand this, right? And I think the hardest thing here is just dealing with fractions. You just have to be careful with them. All right, so let's go ahead and do the second one. We have y equals 4 square root of x plus 3 times x cubed. Okay, so we will start with the power rule again. I mean product rule. This is my g of x, and this is my h of x. For a second I thought I didn't have my microphone on. All right, so let's go ahead. So y prime equals to g prime of x. Again, before I do that, I'll go ahead and do the same thing like I did here. I don't want to deal with the square root of x. I'll go ahead and rewrite it as x to the power 1/2. So y equals to 4x to the 1/2 plus 3 times x cubed. Again, this is my g of x, and this is my h of x. So I did not change anything on my expression. All I did was rewrite the square root of x as x to the 1/2. Is easier to deal with than the square root. So y prime will be what? G prime of x. So 4 times the power here, 1/2 x 1/2 minus 1. Derivative of 3 is a constant, so that's 0. We multiply this by h of x, then we add the derivative of h of x, which is 3x squared, multiplied by g of x, 4x to 1/2 plus 3. So y prime will be, so all we are left now is just to simplify what we have. So this will be 4 times 1/2 is 2. X 1/2 minus 1 is minus 1/2. Okay. All of that multiplied by x cubed plus, this is 12. 1/2 plus 2 is 5/2. Okay. 5 halves plus 9x squared. So y prime equals minus 1/2 x to the minus 1/2 times x to x cubed. Same base, we add the powers. So 3 minus 1/2, that will be 5 halves, right? So 2x to the 5 halves plus 12x to the 5 halves plus 9x squared. So y prime equals, this will be 14x to the 5 halves plus 9x squared. All right. So this will be our result using the product rule. Okay. So let's go ahead and distribute the expression and see if our answers will match. Okay, so again, I will go ahead and rewrite this as x to the 1/2 plus 3 times x cubed. So y, by distributing this, is 4x 1/2 plus 3, that will be 7 halves, right? Plus 3x cubed. Just maybe I should explain this like real quick on how to add fractions really fast. At least it works for me. So it's like you have 1/2, you want to add 3. I just take this one up here and then I divide whatever is here. So 1 plus 6 divided by 2 means 7 halves. That's what I did with the other ones. Right. So whatever method works for you. All right. So y prime equals to what? 4 times 7 halves, which is the power, x. So 7 halves minus 1 plus 3x. Okay. All right, so I took derivative of this one plus the derivative of this one, right? So 3 times 3 is 9x squared. So I have these cancel out to 14, right? So 4 divided by 2. X, so here I have 7 minus 2, which is 5. So 5 halves plus 9x squared. And it matches what we have down there. All right, and that's all. I hope this makes sense. Again, there are practice problems in the description link. Please try to do them, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me or leave it in the comments, and I will answer any question you have. Again, and please, I will also use this opportunity to ask you for your feedback, and if you have any particular problem or question in math or particular topics that you would like me to cover in my videos, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to do so. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.